where I started thinking about it, and I'm just like, you know what? I like the idea of starting someone new. I like that, we could make it, struggle the first few years and stuff. But as I really started thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? It took me so long to get my sim stats, to be around that 32 a game. We're there right now. Our team is struggling. We're gonna have to carry them. Like, honestly, this is probably, and still, I think I need to look at it as, this is my, I'm a 3-time champion. I need to not look at it as I'm a 5-time, but those 4 straight, like, I don't really want to count those. I'm just gonna kind of, in my head, I'm a 3-time champion, 4 finals appearances. We missed the championship a couple of years in a row there in between, and just more realistic. We're finally getting realistic sim stats. We're struggling a little bit. I mean, our games, but we won 1 key game against the Spurs of all. The hardest team probably we've faced, to be honest. But honestly, this build is just, I love this build. It's exactly what I want. We're getting the sim stats, everything. We gotta, well, I'm just gonna stick with this one. I think, maybe I'll go back to the other one, back and forth, but this is the one I really want to, play, and this is the one that I want to get him. I want to play, 15 seasons with this guy before the game is over, and see what record we can break and stuff like that. So let's lock in. Let's play this next key game, get us to middle of season, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I think we're already sim there. So did we lose? No, I didn't lose that one. Yeah, we're just losing these close games there. It's crazy, but dang. Anywho, all right, let's lock in here. This is the build. I mean, let's be honest. This is the OG build, and it's my favorite build. And just want to lock in on this one. I mean, we have a couple of really good up and comers. We have Rob Dillingham and Derek Whitehead. We still have Porzingis. We have a couple of OGs. Me, I'm a vet now. We still have Ant. We technically still have Cat as well. So we're a good team. We're not like insane anymore. This is kind of like a 22 Warriors. Like, we're not in our prime anymore, but we're still good. So let's lock in and let's play this game and get back to the OG here. And yeah. Let's go. Let's lock in. Let's go.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Bridges out there with Dillingham. And there's Porzingis, and it's Humphries in at the 4. And for the Jazz, we've got Reed, and it's Baji in at the 5, down low. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity. Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, when MP first spoke about it, I think most people felt like he knew something. We all didn't. But it's possible he was just trying to inspire his teammates. I don't think they have the talent up and down that roster to win consistently on the road, and that's been proven to be the case.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. The 3, Bridges. Alvarez pulls it in. And here are the Jazz now. Pass to McKinney. Here's Alvarez. Clock at 4. A 3 off the mark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. A 3 ball. Bridges misses. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the missed 3 from Bridges.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
On the wing, Bridges, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Valencia, defended by Bridges. To the middle. Here's Alvarez, covered by Humphries. Here's Valencia. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bridges, following the three-pointer by Utah. The 11-footer, yep, it counts. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Reed. Here's McKinney. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. McKinney's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Bridges. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Pass to Whitehead. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Baji.
Boy, just 1 through 4. A little brisky right now.
Puts it up. Misses the baby hook. Warriors trail by 5. And here is Bridges. Takes it off the glass. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jazz passing it around. Pass to McKinney. It's not going to go for him. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Whitehead can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's McKinney. What a tremendous game he played against New York. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bridges misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the wing right side. Pulls it up. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
1:35 left in the first quarter. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And we've got a timeout.
Dude, I can't shoot for crap right now. I'm getting perfectly wide open looks, but I'm just missing them. I need to lock in real quick.
So both teams changing it up here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Jazz. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And I think for Golden State, they're a little disappointing. The execution has been up and down all season.
Warriors. Still scoreless. And some changes here for the Warriors. Humphries checked in, and it's Bridges in for more. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. We've got Bonner. He's out there with Reed, and it's Alvarez in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Utah leading by 6. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He finished with 52 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And Humphries has it in the corner. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bender.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Valencia, defended by Bridges. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it goes down 2 points. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Valencia, defended by Bridges. Pass to Bonner. Shoots over Bender. Bonner no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Dillingham. Another 3 for Golden State. Jazz leading by 5. Here is Bonner. He has yet to score. And he lays it straight in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bounce pass from Bridges. Now, here is Reed. D right on him with the fadeaway. Bonner no good.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
For 3, Bridges. A rebound by the Jazz.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
In the corner, Dillingham with it. Reed against Bridges. Softly drops in the floater. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Morris checked in for the Warriors. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Pass to Reed. There's the triple. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. One-on-one here. Another shot. And Chandler lays it in. Chandler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Bridges passes to Moore. Back to Bridges. Good on the shot. 14 points for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's McKinney.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Bridges. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 33 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Warriors. Zingis, he's checked in for Bender. And it's Whitehead in for Moore. And so he hits both. Here's Bridges. He's got 14. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Whitehead passes to Bridges. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Porzingis way outside. Alvarez pulls it in. Alvarez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's McKinney. He's got 8. It's Baji. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Jazz lead by 9. And so it's Utah ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Warriors.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Look at that. 13 rebounds versus their 24 rebounds. It's insane. That means they have 11 more second chance opportunities than us.
First half is in the books.
I'm surprised it's this close.
We've seen AI really making a difference here.
We need to lock in.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Porzingis. Dillingham is out there with Bridges. And it's Humphries in at the 4-man position.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Here's McKinney. Pass to Baji. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 3. For the 3. McKinney, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Bridges, right side. Bridges a screen on Reed. Rebounded by the Jazz. Alvarez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Valencia, defended by Bridges. Here's McKinney. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. Hands it from downtown. Reed's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field, they're struggling.
Valencia, defended by Bridges. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Reed misses. Warriors trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Warriors miss again.
And they've shown effort and aggression
in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Valencia, defended by Bridges. Here's Alvarez. A three-pointer off the mark.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Here's Whitehead. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's McKinney. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And here's a look at some numbers for Reed. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's McKinney. He's got 10. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Valencia. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Jazz leading by 11. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's McKinney. Lets the 3 fly. Porzingis with the rebound. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Bridges kicks to Porzingis. Bridges outside. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Whitehead. Off target from outside.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Pass to Reed. Here's Valencia. A 3-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 11. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's McKinney. He's got 12. Here's Reed. It's good from long range. Reed's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 13. It's stolen. Valencia, defended by Bridges. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Chandler's checked in for the Jazz. Bonner comes in for Reed. Warriors trail by 16. On the wing, Bridges. He's got 18. Bender dishes to Bridges. To halt the run. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got 21 in the game.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Pass to Bonner. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And Jones pulls it down. The Warriors shooting not great, 40% for the game. Screened by Jones. Bridges passes to Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And that one falls for Jones. And Utah. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. We've got Bonner, and it's McKinney at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Here is Bonner. Count the basket. And the Jazz lead by 8.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bridges for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Baji's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Alvarez. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bonner. And he finishes nicely on the way up. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Kick out to Moore. And it's off from 3-point range. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Baji. Here's McKinney. Bonner for 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
They need this. And there's Bridges on the assist by Humphries. 26 points for AI.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
The Jazz call timeout. Checked in for the Jazz. Dillingham's checked in for Golden State. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valencia. Off target with his 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wanted to tell him to ease up off the threes. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
13 feet away. Here's McKinney. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Drains the three-pointer. 32 points for AI.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
by Humphries.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Valencia, defended by Bridges. Here's Valencia. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Jazz leading by 5. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Alvarez. Warriors trail by 5. Bridges outside. Valencia, defended by Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. So it's Utah now. Valencia, defended by Bridges.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
To come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Alvarez passes to Reed. Nice ball movement by Utah. They grab their own miss, and the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Gosh, we need to figure something out,
Pick
dude.
yourself up till you check the tape.
I mean, I put up 36 points, and I mean, yeah, I couldn't shoot, but I mean, down the stretch, I was fine. But I had 2 assists. I mean, come on. Did I have more assists? I think I had 2. Yeah, 2 assists. I mean, like, come on. Like, I normally average. I couldn't get. I was passing to them wide open. None of them were making shots. None of them. I couldn't get anybody. I mean, look at this. This is. Come on. Gosh. Dillingham, I need you to be better. It's putting a lot more on you. Oh, man. Not sure what we need to do. Come on, like, I can't play the same amount of minutes as Dillingham and less minutes than Whitehead and Humphreys and have 36 while they're only putting up 5, 3, 8. Like, come on. On 11 minutes, 9 points is not bad. It's not bad. I like that. Or 12 points for 10 minutes? Come on. And 12 points, that's second leading scorer on the team? Come on, dude. Are you kidding me right now? Do some sort of, we go and lose. Man. Gosh. We go and lose 3 in a row. The Jazz again, we lose. Like, I put up 38 in that one. What are we doing, boys? We're going to need to make a second half push if we want to make the playoffs. And put up 22. It's not enough. Humphrey played 41 minutes. Wow. And Whitehead played 32 minutes and had 0 points. What are we doing? Averaging 32 points a game. Cat at least back. We need to get back at least. But man, let's go. Let's go to the second half meeting and see what we can figure out.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Take a look. Let us know what you think.
I don't need I'm in the point of my career where MVPs I don't care about. I want to win. I want to be winning, you know. I want to be a winning team. And I mean, I think really the only way to do it is we got to start playing some hard teams here. We could do best of best. Between the road or I want to play a couple games at home though. So let's do ultimate rival.
I want to focus on beating our rivals. Why is that? Well, as you know, in the NBA, there's not a lot of difference between the best team and the worst team, but motivation, it can take you a long way. When you're going up against your rival, you got everybody rowing in the same direction, and in my experience, that type of camaraderie right there, that'll pay off big time when it comes to the playoffs.
Everyone in this building works harder, smarter, and more efficiently when we are taking care of business against our rivals.
Agreed.
This is an emotional game, and an emotional boost like that can go a long way.
You sure you don't want to focus on rebounding?
Coach Tucker doesn't like talking about his emotions.
It's not my favorite subject. But I understand the appeal of taking down a hated foe. If that's what you want to do, we'll help you get there.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Okay.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
MP, let's bring it tonight.
There he is.
Davis, the man, the myth, the legend.
Okay. Let's keep in Dallas. Let's sim to it. Okay, we won. One versus Brooklyn. Okay, we won versus Bull. Mm-hmm. 52. 1. 3. See, Dillingham put up 28. That's what we need. I need. See, when we got cooked in this one. But see, like when. I mean, I had to put up freaking 52 in that one to win, but 48. I'm just having to. I feel like Curry right now, like no help, like just having to literally carry the team. But man, imagine. Oh, Paolo's out. Oh, what else does Dallas even have? Dang, we played Dallas twice. In Dallas this game. No way. Dallas must be a good team. Something. They're not even on here, bro. They're not even top 10. They're 15. Oh, it's rival. Okay. Dang, we gotta play the freaking Jazz again. Jazz are 1 seed here. We're not like far behind seeding wise, but we gotta play Rockets, 6th, Pistons. Yeah, they're 8th in the East. Okay. Pelicans are obviously 2nd. They're 2-0. We lost to Rockets, of course. Oh, man. To lock in on my shooting, though. More efficient. Can't it up. The black ones in a long time.
They ain't ready, MP.
We're actually going with them. I want to wear the purple shoes. thing. I want to go buy some shoes, but I just realized I don't have a frickin' VC anymore. Oh, well. It is what it is. Let's lock in though. We need to win. We need to get some confidence back. Let's lock in.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Jazz, they can't come out too pumped up just because they're facing the top team in the West. If they can minimize mistakes and not give away points, they could come out with a big victory.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, we've got Walker. He's out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Christie in at shooting guard. And Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey, Brian, as we know, a rivalry game tonight.
Bro, I didn't even ask for the ball.
I asked him about it.
What the heck?
It's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players. Everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whitehead. That three's off the mark. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Christie, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Now Bridges, out left to the wing. Whitehead passes to Bridges. Good! Another from 3.
One of the best to ever do it from long range.
And an approaching first in threes made for his career. Perhaps can make the case for the best to ever do it. Here's Christie. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Here's Daniels, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bridges passes to Humphries. Here's Bridges. Pass to Porzingis. From downtown, and the Warriors with another three.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
And Dallas calls time here. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Duren finds Walker. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Daniels. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. 4 on the clock. A little mid-range shot is up. The rebound by Bridges.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Pass to Christie. Here's the pick. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. Christie's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bridges with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Chalk up 2 there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Christie to the left side wing. Now Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Down low. Puts up the 8-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Dillingham. Bridges, left side. Blocked! There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. Walker, a screen on Bridges. Here's Daniels. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing it.
Walker, he's checked in for Sissoko. And Daniels is subbed in for Hayes. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Dillingham, and it's Bender in at the 4-man position.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Whitehead passes to Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 7.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Dallas leading by 4. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Again, the miss by Dallas.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the first one at the line is good. Bridges hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Beyond the arc, buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Daniels, good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
Whitehead passes to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Here's Moore. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Warriors trail by 5. Humphries passes to Bridges. Launches it. Duran with a rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Delgado. Pass to Christie. Walker sets a screen. Fires for 3. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Bridges with it. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. That one falls.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Christie. There's the triple. They get it back. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 6.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 12. Here's Moore. It's stolen away. And they're pushing it up. Here's Duren. And they recover it. 1:49 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Delgado. No points so far. Duren the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Branham's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Whitehead comes in for Moore. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 10. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Porzingis against Duren. Shot clock at 5. To the left wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Walker's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here's Bridges. He's got 12. Pass to Humphries. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Porzingis against Duren. Here's Daniels. 4-3. Porzingis grabs the board. Pass to Bridges. Here's Daniels. And it goes! It's a big shot at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Dallas Mavericks.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Warriors trail by 13. Jabari Walker is out there with Duren. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside Walker. Here's Daniels. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket is good.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Duren, the pass to Walker. Here's Delgado. He tries for 3. The rebound by Bridges. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Porzingis. And there's another one for the Warriors.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Duren, the screen. Pass to Daniels. The 3 on target from range. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, Dyson Daniels is on one this game, bro.
That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Christie. Duren, the screen. Jacks up a 3. Christie's shot is off. Warriors trail by 9. To the middle. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
To the right side. Back to Daniels. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. Well, the game plan offensively coming out of the half, I like it. I mean, they've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Duren, the screen. Throws it up high. And stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here come the Warriors.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Delgado. Duren in the post. Working on Porzingis. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. Branham's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. Daniels passes to Walker. Now Bridges. 22 points for him. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
There's the drive. Can't hit that one. Good D by Duren. The Mavericks lead by 5.
How was that very tight defense? I was by myself. I don't understand that. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, this game is selling.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 6. Three-pointer, Bridges. Christie with a rebound. Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Christie's got 17 points.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. To the wing on the left. Screen by Bridges. Here's Bender. And the Warriors miss again.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Outside Walker. Pass to Christie. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here's Bridges. Here's Dillingham. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Duren.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moore's checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Duren with a screen on Bridges. Here's Daniels. Count it. Daniels has got 11 points in the quarter.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Porzingis misses. The Mavericks lead by 13. Pass to Branham. Inside. Here's Duren. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Basket's good. Moore's got his 2nd basket on the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now here's Duren. They set the pick. Pass to Branham. Now Duren, defended by Porzingis. Duren, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 11-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sissoko. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Sissoko's got 7.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Whitehead passes to Bridges. Here's Whitehead. Back Back to Bridges. Fires the three. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it.
Oh, timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Mavericks was getting across in their huddle. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Bridges in at point guard. Nice shot by Christie.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Up top, Bridges. Pass to Humphries. Here's Dillingham. Bridges down low. Count that bucket. Bridges has got 24 points.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Daniels. Here's Walker. He shoots a 3. A rebound by Bridges. Here's Golden State. They're on a 13-5 run. To the wing, right side. Here's Humphries. No good on the 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Daniels. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duren.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Up top, Bridges. Here's Dillingham for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Walker. Now here's Duren. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Christie. Off the mark there with a 3. Warriors trail by 9. For 3, Bridges. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Christie passes to Daniels. Walker will screen on Bridges. Puts it up from 12. Here's Daniels. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
1:14 left in the game. Christie's shot is off.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
3-pointer, Bridges. He drops it from range. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And his This fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him and me. These hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Good on first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
To tie it up. Oh, he nails it! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Boy, that was quite a move, an ankle breaker for sure, and then he calmly knocked down the shot. Well done.
Mavericks call timeout.
Bang! Let's freaking go. How did we come back? We were down 9 with like a minute left. Let's freaking go. Let's lock in, though. It's not over. This is going to be a close one. Let's lock the frick in. We need a win, dude. Let's go.
Seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Christie. Missed it. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Bridges with it. They've got Dillingham, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Pass to Humphries. The 3, Bridges. Mavericks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here come the Warriors in transition to take the lead. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 40 points.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Walker passes to Durant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Bridges outside. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. Christie's shot is off. Golden State has gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play. this now a two-possession game.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Walker. The 3. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 32 points.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Humphries passes to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Christie. Floats one up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's Bridges on the wing. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's good from Bridges. Mavericks call timeout. Duran tries again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Duran no good on that one. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Whitehead, covered by Duran. Out to Bridges. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
All that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
Hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in overtime. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
The 3 is up. Christie's shot is off. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Walker for 3. Oh, nails the triple! And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game. Here's Delgado. Launches a three. And so it's Golden State winning this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
What a good win. That was a solid game. We needed that. Gosh. Like I said, I'm going to have to average 50 points a game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dang. Good game. I mean, they're saying I put 72 last game. 8 for 15 for 3. Not too bad. They started saying that I was creeping up on whatchamacallit, Curry. I don't know what to but it's a duck. Oh man, I might win my freaking 7th MVP, bro. Jesus Christ. Women's not putting up that good of stats. Nobody is. Okay, records. Career. Oh god, I'm still like 50 away. I'm still quite a ways off. Sim. I can't believe we won that. What am I putting up at defense? Okay, I put 23 assists. Yeah. So, what did I do? First 28, 9, and 14. Almost had a triple-double. See, Porzingis popped off 18 from Dillingham. See, that's what we need. We need these role players to put out, and then look at that, we can win. Dang. By 2 points. So I struggled. Well, I didn't even struggle, though. I just didn't take as many shots. Dang. Six-game win streak. Now we're second. Standing. I don't know if we're gonna finish up there. I don't know. Maybe. Once we get Cat back, it might be. Let's see. I'm not gonna
Crowd
play this
attack
one.
tonight. Better come with me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. But I don't know. This year's gonna be a rougher road to the chip, to be honest. I mean, when you get to the playoffs, I'll sim until, you know, maybe we're struggling or something, and then I'll hop in, try and win, but I don't know. I'm struggling this season. I want to go check out some curries, maybe like the new curry 12 or whatever that they are. Go. It's one of the bigger ones, actually. I think it's that big yellow thing right there. Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe it. Have a look around.
Just between these. Dang. Oh my god, try 11.
All right, thanks for coming in. Come back anytime.
Wait. Maybe everybody else just needs to step up, bro. I'm getting underpaid, bro. Come on, man. 1 year, 63 mil for job. Come on, bro. 9,900 in the league. Dang. 2 rookies, both won Rookie of the Month. That's pretty good. Yeah, March 2nd. That's great. These were all in the same season. Oh wow, they have Seth Curry doing 392 this season. Well, I'm gonna end up with the most 40-point games probably ever. What do you think about that one? I'm gonna probably end up with the most 50-point games as well. Or about 60. Wow. I am tied with Wilt. The most 60-point games. NBA history. Man, dude. I wish there was a double-double one. Where am I on the list? Like 20-something. I'm staying with like Jason Tatum and Shea. $23,450. Still halfway to LeBron. But I'd shoot too many threes to be on this list. Oh, no way. 33rd? Field goals made? I thought I shot way too many threes to even be close on this list. Wow, I didn't realize that. 3-pointers made. Right there. I think Steph will probably end with about 45 on his three. Realistic. I don't think we'll ever see anybody. Free throws made. Nowhere on this list. I don't get any. I mean, I just now started getting calls. Oh, assist. Oh, yeah, right. Maybe an assist board for 5,227. Got a few to go. Thank Tyrese. Got more than Steph. There you go. Luka. Luka. I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm tied with Will for rank number 1. That's crazy to me. Alright, I'm gonna hop off and stuff. So, this bag on the flip. Tomorrow, probably.